How are you, Marco?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good, Adrian. Good to
Nice
chat
to
with you.
meet you.
We were chatting with your position coach today. He said he felt like they need you to play well, which seems like they're counting on you to be a piece of the defense. How would you assess your camp so far?
I feel like I've been doing well. Every day I come in with a goal to just work on maybe one or two things to just get better at. My main thing is just trying to be consistent day in and day out.
How do you feel about this defense so far? How much does it play to your strengths?
I love the defense. It reminds me of some defenses that I've done well in the past, so I'm excited about that. I feel like it just allows me to play to my athletic ability, and the coaches trust me to, play the techniques the right way. So I really appreciate that.
Coach Pellegrino said today that this is one of the deepest groups of cornerbacks that he's worked with in training camp. What kind of competition do you face from the other cornerbacks?
I feel like everyone just goes out there and competes every day. I feel like we're just going out there, and it's not really just focused on like competing with each other. It's just going out there and just we all focused on trying to win. We're just trying to win. So that's just going to be the bring the best out of all of us.
You said you pick out one or two things to work on each practice. How do you do that? How do you identify what you want to work on?
Most of the time it's just after the practice from the day before. I watch the film, figure out what things I need to work on to get better at, and then that's usually what I go into the next day and work on to make sure that I'm nipping on things in the bud.
Marco, we were talking to Coach Pellegrino earlier. He said that playing off coverage is like your forte. That you prefer that. Like, why do you feel more comfortable playing off than press?
I feel real comfortable playing press too. I mean, anyone that knows me knows that's all I've done in my life. I mean, when I went to the University of Florida, I probably pressed every snap that I played out there. So I do that pretty well. And when I got to the NFL, I realized as I played more snaps and I got older that, playing off, provides you with different opportunities to reroutes and maybe make plays on the ball. So I like to be able to differentiate when I want to press and when I want to play off. And my second year in the league, I got better with my off coverage because I wasn't always good at it because all I did was press. So once I started getting better at it, I got more comfortable, and I feel comfortable there, just as comfortable as press now. So I like to be able to keep that in my bag and switch it up whenever I need to.
All right, so that's something you said that you like to change it up and stuff like that. Is that like a freedom within defense that you guys can do that, or is that?
Yeah, it's a freedom within the defense, and I really appreciate that aspect of the defense as well.
Is that, is that like a chess match with you with the receiver where sometimes you want to show a press lift and fail? Like, what's your mentality?
It's really a chess match with your quarterback. I feel like when I'm out there, I'm competing with the quarterback more so than the receiver, because I feel like I want to be playing catch with the quarterback, and he's reading the safeties, he's reading the corner, so I got to do something every now and then to throw his brain off, because usually quarterbacks are pretty smart, so it's really a game with the quarterback.
I apologize if I'm repeating a question because I came in a little bit late, but look up in the game last Thursday and you're out there at the start. Look up in practice, you're out there at the start most of the time here recently. How do you view this opportunity for you to show what you can do to the coach?
I feel like it's a huge opportunity, and I take it very serious every time I step on the field. I'm just trying to display the talents that God gave me and just show him that, I'm a guy that's played a lot of snaps, and I'm a guy that's real solid in the NFL, and I can compete with anybody that steps on the field with me.
I know you have a lot of experience, but do you think coming here gave you a little bit of a reset to your career as well?
Yeah, definitely, and I feel like this is like a real start to my real NFL journey. I feel like I'm finally on a team that takes things seriously, inside the building, off the field, and I finally feel like I'm really coming to work day in and day out, like it's real serious work, and I really appreciate that aspect because, I mean, I am in the NFL, I'm a professional, and I really feel like it.
Coach Pellegrino was also saying today that he was having you work on your hands specifically during one practice. Is that something? Does he give you guys kind of tasks each day to work on something specific?
Yeah, Coach Pellegrino, he's real hands-on, and I appreciate that. He takes his job super serious, and he's always trying to find ways to help us with any little thing to get better on the field. And I mean, we're all blessed to have a coach that really is like hands-on like that and really cares this much.
You mentioned playing kind of chess with the quarterback. Obviously, there's been some good corners here, Stephon Gilmore, Ty Law. Have you had the chance to kind of talk to those guys and pick their brains at all?
I haven't talked to those guys. Honestly, I would love to talk to those guys like Gilly and all them, but I definitely watch their film, and I take a lot of things from seeing their film and seeing how they were able to succeed in this scheme and on this team.
Two final questions.
When you're at your best, what would you say you bring
to a corner position?
Someone that's more athletic than anybody that's going to be on that field, and someone whose attention to detail is very high. I feel like that's something that I pride myself in. I'm not someone who's going to be having mental mistakes and stuff like that. I'm pretty locked in on the details when I'm out there, and I feel like that makes the big difference at playing such a hard position.
Last question, guys.
Anything new? No. Mine was going to be not very good, so I'm glad you got one.
Well, you are a really physical guy in your play style. I'm wondering, how important is that to you to kind of bring that type of tone in a position like corner where sometimes, you don't get to mix it up?
It's definitely important, especially as, the game is getting harder. They're trying to find any way to get more points on the board and flag DBs. But I still think that's something that's really important to bring to the game because receivers don't like that type of stuff. So it's good to just mix that up and, give them problems when we're out there with physicality.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.